Today we're in Osaka, Japan, and there is so much you can do in Osaka. You can go to the Osaka Castle, there's a museum, and in fact the visitor center as you come out from the terminal shows all kinds of different things you can see with QR codes for more information. Even here close to the port area, we are docked where we can see one of my grandkids' favorite places. Universal Studios. Can you see it in the distance? Look just under the bridge and you might spot a roller coaster. That is Universal Studios. We're docked today from 9 a.m. until 10 p.m. so we decided to book a Holland America shore excursion to go to the city of Kyoto to see two of their most famous sites. Then we're going to come back to the port and look around here right at the cruise terminal area at what you can do at the port of Osaka. I'm here at the Shinto Shrine in Kyoto today. There is a map that tells you kind of how to get around. We are at the Fushimi Inari Shrine. As we arrived, so did throngs of other tourists. We walked from where our bus parked through an area full of food and souvenir vendors, but there were so many people, I was doing good just to keep looking forward in order not to lose our guide. Once we got to the top of the stairs, the whole group headed to walk through the torii gates. There are 1,000 gates here at the shrine, some of which are making this tunnel up to an inner courtyard. If we go straight, it will take you to the Holy Shrine. Here there is a chozuya for washing before worship, using the dipper to wash the hands. Then worshippers are able to purchase candles or other religious items and to make offerings and petitions. Takes a couple of hours to climb to the top of the Fushimi Inari, and we did not have enough time for that. I got a close-up of the two guard foxes. This fox has a key in his mouth, and there's another fox guarding the path with a ball in his mouth. These gates are often guarded by foxes or dogs. Finally get to some peaceful paths. It's a free rest area just to sit down, be calm. You can get some matcha ice cream or matcha and milk. But here in Japan, you're not supposed to walk and eat. So if you get anything to eat, you're supposed to sit with it or stand still at the vendor where you bought it. We saw some additional structures, and there's a lion guarding this area. Here's a dog with a bundle of rice in his mouth. There is a second set of gates going back down to where we came. We almost had it to ourselves for a moment. The crowds have actually thinned a little bit since we came in earlier. We were pressed wall-to-wall people as we walked up those stairs a little bit earlier today. So now you can kind of see the entrance where we walked under that particular Shinto shrine. It was time to return to our motor coach. We don't really have time to shop or grab a bite because in Japan you're not supposed to walk while eating. But I'm able to show you some of these vendors that line the walkway up to the shrine here in Kyoto. I saw vendors selling rice balls, lots of different foods served on a stick. Beef here and crab there. We saw fried noodles and fried sweet potato sticks, ice cream and several items with strawberries. Packaged candies and cookies and green tea, toy vending machines and souvenir shops. Several of these shops did not accept credit cards, so it was important to have some Japanese yen on hand. More treats with strawberries. Here is one set of train tracks, and our guide was very conscientious to be sure that none of our group members got stuck behind the crossing barriers. Because that train is going to come by, and it is going to come by fast. You can even rent a kimono if you need to, in case you're wanting to get your pictures made up at the Shinto shrine. And down the street, you can see that the next train tracks are stopping too. There it comes. Very fast train. Railway station right here. So if you took the train here, that's where you got on. I'm here at the Byodo-in Temple. There's a limited admission and separate fee for going inside Phoenix Hall. The entrance times are timed. Good to know if you're visiting on your own, as they recommended arriving early. We saw the belfry. It says, please do not ring the bell. But isn't that a cool looking bell? The carvings on that bell. Beyond the belfry is a tea house where one can enjoy tea, and up ahead is the museum gift shop. No photography allowed inside the museum. Okay, the cruise terminal itself, big terminal. See the gangway coming over to the ship, but straight up is a giant Ferris wheel. And if it was a gorgeous sunny day, that might be a wonderful option to see the city. But you can tell it's kind of a gray, cloudy, rainy day. There is the Osaka aquarium just right there. And there's also a mall and Legoland just right outside the port here, within walking distance. We're going to go check it out. Cute little spot for a photo op. You can get information about money exchange. There's free Wi-Fi here at the port. Everything's really documented well. Tells us what the current exchange rate is for different countries. And if you want information about any particular area, there's the subway maps of how to get there. There are postcards, little souvenirs. There's the money exchange station. And here's the board of all the different places for going to sightsee in Osaka. You're able to take a picture of the QR code and you can find out everything about it. Yeah, just as soon as we stepped outside of the terminal, there's the Ferris wheel. Bus stop right there. Another bus stop. Taxis available. And we're getting close to Legoland. I see the giraffe. There he is, a giraffe made of Legos. Got a whole Legoland there right here outside the port. There's the entrance to the giant Ferris wheel. Big marketplace entrance. See what's upstairs. It's where to buy the tickets for the Ferris wheel. 900 yen to ride for ages 3 and up. You can get free Wi-Fi here. There are some lockers. I'm standing inside the mall, and there's our ship. That's how close we are. Inside are many stores and restaurants. Legoland Discovery Center, and there's an entire store full of toy and candy vending machines, and a giant amusement arcade. Also within a block or two is a supermarket, a pharmacy, a laundromat, a 7-Eleven, and a metro station. It was a great day in Osaka and Kyoto, but it is late and I am tired. So it is bedtime. Good night, everyone. This is Shirley with Shirley's Journeys, and I hope all of your journeys are pleasant ones.